Hi, everyone. Today, I want to talk to you about how you can actually translate every argument into gold. What do I mean by that? What I mean is that behind every single judgment or sentence of blame that you might say towards yourself or towards your partner or vice versa, there is a piece of gold that's waiting for you to discover it. You're probably thinking, well, what does that mean? So when I'm talking about gold, what I mean is the intrinsic motivator, the core value that actually leads you to say or do whatever it is that you're saying or doing. So for example, right now, in talking to you, in making this video, my intrinsic motivator, my core value that's being met is my need for contribution and connection and growth. Because every time that I make a video, every time that I connect in community, I grow, I learn. And also I imagine that it contributes towards your growth and learning too. So in every judgment that I have towards myself or towards my partner, there will be an intrinsic motivator. Let's have a look at an example. I'm thinking about my partner. He really has no idea how to listen to me. He's so selfish and self-involved. He's not even looking at me right now. He doesn't care. So this is my judgment or my thought that I might be saying to myself or bitching to my friend afterwards about him. So what do you think my core motivating value is behind that judgment? Maybe pause the video and have a think. If you've paused the video and had a guess, then that's great. I'm going to tell you what it was and let's see if they match up. It's not about getting it right, but guessing can support you to also have that sense of compassion towards other people too. So for me, my core motivator behind that judgment was a need to be heard and understood. And also I had a need for mattering. I really want to know that I matter in this world. So that's my core motivating value. Now, why is it important for me to even know this? Like, what's the point of knowing what those core motivating values are behind our judgments? Well, they can support us to feel more empowered to really ask for what we want in relationships. So if I know what my value is, if I know that I have a need for being heard and understood and to know that I matter, that empowers me to ask my partner to do something about that, or to ask a friend or to ask myself. Let's look at an example. So instead of me just sitting there annoyed and angry and getting pissed off with my partner because he's not listening in the way I would like him to, I might say something like, hey, I noticed that I'm feeling hurt and upset at the moment because I really long to be heard and understood for what's important to me. Would you be willing to listen for 5 minutes in silence and just take in what I'm saying and see if that lands with you? Is that something you feel available to do? Of course, my partner might say no, but the beauty about learning this technique is that we get in touch with an abundance of ways for us to meet our needs so that we are not then stuck with the only way that I can meet my need for listening and being understood is if my partner listens to me right now for 5 minutes. And if he doesn't, then I'm going to be left alone in the world and this need of mine will not be fulfilled and I'll be more upset and angry and hurt and alone and frustrated. If you'd like to know how actually to learn this skill of connecting with your core values and implementing them in your relationship with yourself and with your partner, contact me because I have a course coming up very soon that I'd love to share with you. And I am very happy to have a discovery call with you for 30 minutes where we can dive into what that might look like for you. No need to even sign up for the course. I love to connect with people anyway, and I'd love to hear your questions. Hope to see you there.